Okay, so today we are starting a new unit, which means we're going to have a new tab. So you need to label page 62 and 63, unit 4. 62 will be blank. 63 will have the tab on it. Unit 4. Okay, so the tab, you're going to cut off the little extra space here. We're going to glue that in on page 63 so it hangs out because it's a divider. There we go. Okay, so there's our Unit 4 tab. Today's lesson will be 11.1. Today and tomorrow's lesson will be 11.1. So we're going to go ahead and put that it's going to be on 64 and 65. Okay, so I'm going to turn the page to 64. Go ahead and label that 11.1, solving linear systems by graphing. If you don't have anything to print anything out with, of course, that's the page we're going to write on today is 64. And 65, I'll go ahead and label it, but we won't get to it till the next video. Okay, so today we're going to start systems of equations, which is actually something that you do in the 8th grade, whether you remember it or not. But a systems of equation is two or more equations. We're specifically going to be talking about linear ones right now, but it can be any type of function that we've just learned. It's two equations. You're looking for their solution, meaning you're looking for their intersection point, or where they're the same, where the value is the same. When we are looking at graphing systems of equations, we have two equations here, y equals x plus 1 and y equals negative x minus 3. These two equations have a solution at their intersection point. So the solution for this first one that's already graphed for us is negative 2, negative 1. And how do we know, it asks? We know because that is where they intersect. The lines intersect at that point. That's how we know. That's what we will be doing today. We're going to graph lines and see where they intersect. Okay, so open this up. We're going to do these examples. All right, so number one. To graph them, we need to know the slope and the y-intercept. This slope for this first one is negative 2 over 1 because it doesn't have a value. The y-intercept is 4. That means we're going to put a point on 4. We're going to go down 2 over 1, and we're going to repeat that until we run out of room. And we are repeating it until we run out of room because we have to be precise to find the exact point where they intersect. So I got this first one here, graphed in purple. That's the first line I've got. Grab a different color. I should grab some before I started. Okay, the second one I'm going to graph in green. Slope, the y-intercept. The slope on this one, there is no number in front. That means the slope is 1, which we need over 1. And the y-intercept is 1. So I'm going to put a point on 1. and go up 1 over 1 until I run out of room. Wherever they intersect, I have the solution. Okay. They intersect right here. The point of that intersection is 1, 2. So the answer I would be looking for is 1, 2. Your work, showing your work, is the graph. Okay. Number 2. Number 2, the slope is -4 over 3 for the first one. The y-intercept is 2. So start at 2, go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right, 1, 2, 3. And I can't do that again. I'm just going to have to connect. Okay, the second graph, the slope is 1/3. The y-intercept is -3. That means I start on 3 and go up 1 over 1, 2, 3. And I can't do it more than once. I don't have enough room. Wherever they cross is the solution. So these cross right here, and that is 3, -2. Your solutions, your answers today are always going to be a coordinate point. You should have a coordinate point answer. Number 3. If I were you, I'd pause this and try 3 and 4. I wouldn't try 5 yet. I'd do 3 and 4. All right, number 3. Slope is 1, so over 1. Y-intercept is 1. Start at 1, go up 1 over 1. You need to be using a straight edge because you need things to be precise. You don't want to miss something because you have a crooked line. Slope for the second one is 1/4. Y-intercept is -2. So you start at -2. You go up 1 over 4. See, right now it doesn't look like they're going to cross. So if you're not using a straight edge, you're not going to see where they cross because you're not going to have it connecting in the right location. They do connect. Mine's even a little off, even though I'm being precise. They should have connected right here because it's down 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4. So my solution is -4, -3. So be as precise as you can. Pause the video if you did it and try number 4. Number 4, the slope is -4, so over 1. The y-intercept is 3. So 3, then I'm going to go down 4, over 1. And I'm going to do it again if I can. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, over 1. I'm going to connect them. Okay. The slope is 3, so over 1. Y-intercept is -4. So start at -4 and go up 1, 2, 3 over 1. I like it when I get the point, the first go up or something. So my intersection point is going to be right there. Again, make sure you're being precise. You would hate to get it wrong because you. So that is 1, -1. Go ahead and graph 5 and 6. We've got to talk about the answers, but go ahead and graph them. So pause it, graph them. Okay, number 5. The slope is 1 over 1. The y-intercept is -1. So starting at -1, we're going to go up 1 over 1. Second one, the slope is 1 over 1. The y-intercept is negative 4. Start at negative 4 and go up 1 over 1. Ooh, these do not cross. If you have the same slope, that means that you are going to have parallel lines. Parallel lines never cross. So the answer is no solution. That's the answer. You know you have it without graphing it. You don't have to graph it. If you have the same slope, you know it's no solution. Let's talk about number 6. Number 6, the first one here, slope is 3 over 1. Y-intercept is 1. So start at 1 and go up 1, 2, 3 over 1. The second one, the slope is 3 over 1. The y-intercept is 1. That's the exact same graph. This is the exact same line. If it is the same line, that means we have infinite solutions because everywhere they touch is a solution. Because in the last ones we had only one touching place. Well, here we have every single piece is touching. So it is infinite solutions. You don't have to graph the infinite solutions if you realize you have the same line. Okay? All right, that is how you graph systems of linear equations. We'll be doing some homework on that today. We will do a second day of this in the next video. Go ahead and glue this to 64. There's the title in case you didn't get it. Keep moving my camera on accident there. Okay, so go ahead and start on my homework if it is on Google Classroom.